Ayo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Alert, aka Alert Gaming, coming at y'all with my official current gen. This is my official current gen build right here. This is what y'all been waiting for. A lot of y'all been asking, Alert, what the hell are you playing on? I've not seen this build around, so this is my official current gen build. Without further waste of time, we're gonna get straight to this. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful and you just want a build just that you're able to shoot, make, play defense, and even get to the rack whenever you want. This is definitely that build. I will show y'all some improvements that you can also add to your build and make it your own. And with that being said, let's get straight into this. The best thing you want to do off the rip is, of course, choose the power forward. Choose either left or right-handed. Personally, I chose left because I just like that. The number, it does not really matter. So after that, we want to choose shooting and playmaking. That's what we want to go for, shooting and playmaking. As you can see here, we get a 76.3 and an 80 mid-range. You might think the mid-range might be a little bit too much, but the mid-range in this game is not as cheesy as the 3, so you need that a little bit. And you're able to handle the ball when you lower down the weight and all that, so you're gonna be able to at least speed boost around the court when you get your badges and play defense. As you can see, without further waste, let's get that. We're gonna, of course, we're trying to get as much speed as possible because these other ones don't give us much speed. We want 70 speed and 67 acceleration, and the vertical, it does not really matter to us. Same with the strength, because this game, honestly, the defense is really good, honestly. So you do not need you don't need that many defensive badges. Same with the shooting. The shooting in this game is quite easy. But for some people, it might be a little bit hard. If this is your first 2K, it might be a little bit intimidating. But the best thing I can say is, after playing for a little bit, I would say highly recommend you turn off your shooting meter. But with that being said, as you can see right here, the plan is for us to go for 20 shooting badges, 20 playmaking badges, and 11 defensive badges, so you're able to just lock down whoever you run into. So we max out all of it. The thing we want to max out, we want to max out the shooting, the playmaking, and the defensive right here. The only thing you don't want to max out is the post control right here. We do not need all that. The only thing you need to do is get it to at least 20 playmaking. That's the best thing you can do right here. Don't worry about the ball control. It might seem 65, it might seem low, but later on that's going to increase. Same with this right here. A 76.3 is actually really perfect for this 2K, because for this 2K you do not need a 93. You do not need 30 out of 30 shooting badges, and along with the speed and acceleration you got right there, you're going to be getting around the map quite easily. I'm not going to lie to you at all. So the best thing you want to do here, honestly, you can split this just like that. You want to max out. The best thing I would say is max out that driving layup. That driving layup is nice, because in this 2K, the layups, some people just be messing layups. I don't know what's wrong with that. So the best thing is you have only one finishing badge, so you might as well add it to the driving layup. But if you are someone who likes your mid ranges, because the mid range on this build is really high, you can just switch it around. It does not really matter to you. It does not really matter. But from my experience, I'm gonna tell you, just max out that driving layup, and that close shot, you're able to still shoot. You're still able to shoot. And for the body shape, honestly, it does not. I'm gonna choose build. It does not really matter. For the build that I went for, I ended up making him 6'7". That was the mistake that I made. If you're gonna make him, you can either make him a 6'9" or 6'8", but that's gonna completely change the build. Best thing you wanna do is keep him at the low 6'7". As you can see, the speed is really high. We almost got an 80 feet along with it. 77 acceleration. As you can see, even our vertical is not bad. At 63 vertical, it's not that bad. As you can see, a 3-pointer increases by a lot. We're able to get an 82.3, which means we're lethal shooter. And the most important thing, you do lose a lot of defensive things, but you make it up by also having 11 defensive badges. So the thing is, you can see right here, the ball handling goes from an 165 to a 76. That's the reason why I went this low of the height, so we're able to get that plus 11 and the pass accuracy. So there's no way to lose. There's no one who's able to steal the ball from you, so you're able to run the point guard position or even run the big man position. For me, for this build, I've run it. I'm able to run the ball. I'm able to be the spot up shooter or just locked. I'm able to lock up the point guards. This build is fast on your feet. As you can see, your lateral quickness is a 73. It's really nice. Your perimeter defense, 73. Your interior defense is not that bad, but the interior defense in this game is not that good. Until they fix up the interior defense later on, I'll keep y'all updated. But the best thing I can say, even the defensive rebound is really good. Other than that, the best thing I can say is if you do value your height, just go at 6'8 or 6'9. You can choose whatever you want. For the build, we gotta go at 6'7", and we can just put that up. And the way we want to go the lowest weight so we can get the most speed. This was my thought. But if I was going to remake this build, honestly, I would put him at around 185 to 190. So I can just, because honestly, all you gain is just a +3 for the drive and layup, and you lose a little bit of that interior defense, and you gain a little bit of speed. So even if you put him at 190, you don't lose too much. Honestly, you don't lose too much. All you lose is just you lose a little bit of strength, and you lose one speed. Other than that, I would say for the build, the way I made it, it's 180. But I show y'all how to make it like just to make it better. You can always make the build better, because the build you guys are seeing right now, I made it literally on the first day of 2K. And of course, you make mistakes and you always want to go back and remake it. But I've been having too much fun with the build, so that's what you want to do. The wingspan, we want to get the wingspan exactly at 86, so we're able to increase our defense. Looking at this right now, honestly, we could even put it even lower if we really wanted, so we can just we really do not need that high of a 3. At 79, 3 would be nice if you want to increase your defense, but either ways, this build you still lock up people regardless. So we put it at 86 and we move on. And of course, for here, right here, the takeover, honestly, if you do want to be fancy, you can get the playmaking. But if you want to make it easier, life easier on yourself, I would say get that spot up. You can also get that shot creating because of the mid-range. The mid-range is really effective on the build. But for this build, what I chose is that spot up because you are absolutely deadly from the three. As soon as you get a couple badges, you can be unstoppable and you can go straight to the park, as you can see. So what you want to do is click the build complete, and you're gonna get exactly you made a mid-range playmaker. This build confuses a lot of people, so a lot of people don't think you have that high of a 3 because it says a mid-range playmaker. So a lot of people leave you up sometimes open, and you can start making it rain. I'll show you exactly what you want to do right now. Like as soon as you get a couple badges, you can do this. But this is not our people. I know a lot of people just gonna be asking, where do you put your badges? After, honestly, since you only have one finishing badge, you can do this quickly. Put it on Pro Touch so it can help with your layups because you're not gonna be dunking. Right now, the setup I have is that. But since you're gonna have a lot, best thing I could say is on a love, and from here we can say corner. You can even flip this right like that. Uh, just like that. Honestly, this is the setup right now. This is the setup. If you don't like shooting that far from like the 3, you can reduce this and put it on here, and then that works perfectly. As you can see, those are the shooting badges for now. Just real quickly, we're gonna go through the playmaking. The playmaking I have not had my chances to experience, but since I'm usually running point, I get that diamond to gold. Unpluckable, just put it to silver. Quick first step, Hall of Fame. Glue hands, this is a badge that is absolutely crazy, chat. This build right here, the fact that you have access to glue hands just makes you that much crazier, honestly. And from there, just put tight handles. You can even put it higher depending on how crazy you would like to put your and just like that, because you're able to handle the ball with this quite nicely. You can even put this higher for in case your teammates want like a higher 3, you can increase it and put it higher. But as you can see, I will keep you updated with the playmaking. I've not got a chance to get all my playmaking badges. I have more shooting badges than playmaking. Right here, the defensive is quite easy. The menace, this menace badge is absolutely insane. I love it. I actually love it. I love it. It's so nice. We come here, we put rebound, we put that like that. Interceptor is good. This year interceptor is really good, and you can do it like that, or you can reduce menace and put it on either pickpocket or pogo stick in case you jump a lot. Pickpocket this year is really good because you do have a high over steal, so you can either do this or this. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. And just like that, that is officially the mid-range playmaker. This build is absolutely nice. And just in case, you might get intimidated by the hype, but hey, it is what it is. I just wanted to make a unique build that is able to do a lot of different things. And with that being said, I do hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, I'll definitely see y'all in the next video. Peace. It's been your boy, I Love Gaming YT.